Welcome back, everybody. Hope you are all doing well today. For when we left off last time, we got some food upgrades. We got our culinary ranking up a little bit through a couple of good battles. I think today we might have enough money to do an upgrade on the house. I can't remember if it was 15 grand or how much it was. We will see. I know we checked yesterday. So I don't know why I'm going this way. Whoa. Like I said, we'll go check the store and get the story going and see where we're going to be heading from there. I'm still mad at Tomatello, so we're going to keep putting that off. But we got our 30 points. We knew we did. Let's check the food on everything in here. All right, you're still good. There's Mr. Unicorn. I don't want y'all dying. All right, you got 3 more days. Cal's got a lot of time. Whoop, that's Pingu's. Hmm. I know there's a reason for all this, but I can't remember what it is. I guess the judge hates sophistication. Were we going cooking for the next person? Was that what that had to be what that was? It's been a couple of days, and I'm kind of like an etch-a-sketch. If I sleep, ooh, that's why I have notes everywhere. Of course, I'm doing pretty good. I'm down to 3? Yeah, 3 sticky notes. We're not going to talk about paperwork. But anyway, I'm not worried about all that. I want to know how the comedy will ensure. Still like that. The church. I wonder if I'm gonna... I probably won't fix up the rest of this. But first things first, let's go give our... As I do remember, I'm gonna go give our lighthouse friend a nice meal. Or if you forgot how to get in your house. There we go. Oh, you look like you could use a weird-looking burrito. Hey, Carmelo, here, have some food. I'm surprised you keep bringing me meals, considering you think of me as a tax parasite. I have nothing against you, and you definitely don't look like you're living in luxury. But I can't see why the government should be pouring money into a inoperative lighthouse of all things. The government isn't paying me a thing. Who is paying you then? No one. Zest? I don't know why I paused so long on that. That's why I'm always so low on food. You're maintaining an inoperative lighthouse for free? Why? Because no one else will. Why would they, though? Because this lighthouse used to be an emblem for the district. The old port wasn't always the old port, Zest. This used to be a very active port when I was a kid. Rather small for a capital like Ambrosia. Yes. That's why there were many ports with their own little ecosystems brimming with life. One was favorited by Zunian ships. Over there, there was another one crawling with Temperian vessels, Nearians, Ornelians. Everyone had their favorite spot, which made the city a true mosaic of different cultures and way of livings. Oh my god, this camera! And of all the little ports, ours was unique. Because the lighthouse, I assume? Since it was what sparked the conversation. Exactly. We held the light. We were the first thing visiting ships saw when approaching Ambrosia. We welcomed weary travelers into town, and this was a popular stop for all kinds of vessels. It's no accident we have our own customs office despite being so small. This place used to be busy with ships coming, going, and being redirected to other ports. But then urban planning came. The horror. It may sound silly to you, but it's killing the spirit of this district more effectively than any curse or sea monster attack ever could. They decided centralization would be more effective and built a gigantic port in the middle of the city. Now almost everything is handled directly there, and almost no ships are docking in the older, smaller docks. Well, I guess they improved logistics were supposed to be a good thing for the city as a whole. Really? They increased property value in the city center like crazy, and now very few hands have control over the incoming and outgoing merchandise. Meanwhile, the little ports have withered and died. Most workers have been forced to move to the upper districts, renting crummy rooms for a fortune, and the same goes for businesses. Little taverns, once packed with travelers, now struggle to survive. There's fierce fighting over licenses to operate near the port, where they'll be drowning customers as well as taxes. Perhaps people could live proper lives and earn a living wage pretty much anywhere in town. Now it's everyone and their mother stepping on each other's head to gain a miserable spot in an overcrowded space that makes very few people very rich and everyone else unhappy. I wouldn't call that good. How can something be good for the city if it's bad for most of its citizens? Boy, you don't talk much, but once you get started... sorry to bore you. I don't know, Garmello. I guess it's a complex matter. I guess it is. If I talk to you again. Okay. So I guess we're going to feed him each day, get a little bit more story, and then it'll be a boom, here's a submission. We'll keep checking back with you. Oh, you're our busboy. Alright, you're not... you're over there. Alright. Wait, what the heck is... Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is new. Kill time till opening hour. No. Alright, let's get down to business. The festival will start soon. If I want to dress up, this is the time. No, you're good like that. I'm okay. Okay, we should gather outside. Holy moly. Alright, we're gonna go outside. I really hope I'm not needing food. Blimey. Dressing to impress, eh? Guess you need to show some exuberance from time to time in this city. Though I must admit that Frischka has taken this a bit more seriously. Yellow, traditional Nyarian outfit. Like it. Wow. Or like meow, am I right? What is it? Did you grow your hair out or something? No, silly, it's always been long. I just let it fall a bit more freely. Looking good. Well, don't get used to it because it's a pain in the ass. Hello everyone. I've got the permits. You have to kill anyone to get those? No. I think everyone will make a full recovery. Oh God. Don't ask, don't tell, Mitriel. You should know by now. Yes, I know. That was an amateurish mistake. Let's go then, it's party time. I guess I should have. I don't know, I want people to know I'm a chef. I mean, come on. Well, mates, here we are. Behold, the Caternalia. Ooh. Okay, I take it that's leaving. Let's see, this costs 20 tokens. I have to... No. Something fishy seems to be going on here. Now let's see. That's some food. No, we're gonna walk around and kind of see what's going on. No need to jump the gun. That's what I'm talking about. Wait, can I talk to you? Hey, is she? What do you? Something fishy seen. All right. Now this seems real fishy. Spider nectar recipe? Okay. Take it once we do whatever we need to in here. I know this is going to be a big old note. Yep. Let's dance with Mitriel. Oh my God. Gambling spot? What is... Okay, so we can get a tuxedo and a top hat. I would definitely buy the nectar first, because that would actually probably be useful, or I won't have to stress on a couple of fights. But until we get that, whatever's going on with that spider unlocked, I guess it doesn't really matter. What is this back here? Pinball machine. That would be nice for our business. Yeah, let's have a drink. Cheers. All right. I guess we'll go over here with her. Why does it look like everyone's going to beat me up with a fish? Sushi, some nice rice balls. We got it. Let's see. Okay, I guess. All right. Do a quick lap. See if we see any quests. Oh, whoa. That's water splashing. Okay, that. Ooh. What is the meaning of this? How dare you disrespect us in this manner? How dare you insult us so? Just having fun. You're violating tradition. These outfits are not to be worn by non-Nyarians. But I'm a Nyarian too. You're mixed, at least third generation. You're far more human than Nyarian. Tradition is clear and we take tradition seriously here. You have no right to wear that outfit. You have no business telling me how to dress. You can wear any outfit you want, but not that one, and certainly not here. It's not just a matter of birth, but of merit as well, and more importantly, a matter of tradition and culture. I don't quite like this tradition of yours. I'm not surprised, considering you're a half-breed. Your cultural heritage has been as watered down as your blood. You may live the life you want, but our ways are to be respected. Watered down? I'm as Nyarian as you are. Are you? What makes it a Nyarian then? Is it blood or culture? A bit of both. Yet you show up here and spit on our traditions like you have a right to ignore them. You don't have the culture, and you barely have the blood. You're just a pretender. A human that respects traditions would be more Nyarian than you are. I can smell a lowlife in you from a mile away. It's because of your kind that mixed breeds have been given that filthy nickname. You're not one of us. That's enough. Ah, the battering ram. Your opinions regarding our traditional values are irrelevant. Be gone. I don't know about your traditions, but I know that you have no right to define what makes a good or bad Nyarian. I absolutely do. I am the custodian of this Weo community. I guard our traditions and culture. They must be observed and protected, for if we lose them, we lose ourselves. Maybe the perspective of you getting lost is not that bad. Be careful, I won't tolerate insults. Neither will I. I see this is the way you do things in this town. So be it. I demand an apology to Frischka. And not just an apology, a full, formal, public apology proportional to the grievance you caused. Is this a challenge, little man? Are you so drunk with ego that you want to face someone like me? Your victory against Bolton only came because he held himself back. He would have crushed you if he had been serious. I warn you, I won't hold back my claws, but if you take your little committee and leave right now, I'll pretend none of this ever happened. Like hell we're leaving. Fine. Then, if you win, I'll apologize. But if I win, she will publicly renounce her Nyarian heritage. It's not a risk I'm willing to... We accept your conditions. Grishka? I trust you, Zest. I know you can do this. Very well. I see. It's settled then. Well, well. What a turn of events. Critic Union is here to help. We can provide one of our best to act as a judge for such an occasion. I'm sure Elbner will be happy to. Actually, I would feel honored if Lord Commander Belfonte was to be the judge of this combat. Why me? You're a well-traveled man of impeccable taste, Altano. You are no stranger to culinary traditions from all over the world. You do me too much honor, but I'll be happy to be the judge of this contest. But surely would rather have a specialist critic taking care of this responsibility. I'm sure you're not saying that our beloved commander won't be a worthy and impartial judge. Of course not. Good then, we're all set. Prepare yourself, Zest. You won't destroy me like you did Bolton. I didn't destroy Bolton. Really? Have you seen him around much lately? Grishka, I'm not sure that was a good idea. I'll do everything in my power to win this combat. And we've got your back. I'm in the best hands then. Well, guess the party is over then, and it's back to work for us. I'd hate to end the night in this negative light. Let's have a relaxed chat at my place. We can also discuss how to handle this. Sounds like a plan. We'll get some provisions and meet you there. Okay. Just gonna keep checking. All right, no quest light. And I'm sure once I beat this, whoop, keep on going. All right. I'm sure once we beat that, I'll be able to travel to and from there freely. Oh, I'll probably be able to fish there, and there'll be new types of fish in that area with their own specialty lures. That's why those lures are probably locked. Now I wish I'd bought the upgrade to my house. They're gonna have to see a rundown. Well, at least, hey ladies, I upgraded my bedroom. That's nice. I've got a unicorn. All right. Let's see what we got from here. I did return home. They up here? There we go. Hey, Zesty. I thought I told you to stop doing that. Sorry, force of habit. You're not getting provisions with the others? I think Valzoy will bring enough for everyone. He wouldn't risk running dry. Yes, well, we might want to have a chat with him about that one of these days. Good luck with that, but it's nice for you to worry about the others. I don't think not being a jerk qualifies as being nice. Well, you can be a giant jerk at times, but you're a nice jerk. Thanks. Screw you, I guess. You see? Gotta love it. Speaking of contradictions, you really seemed cornered back there. When the chef started taunting you, I kind of was. But why? I mean, you could have wiped the floor with that posh idiot. And I've never thought of you as someone who lets insults get to her. Why wouldn't I? Because with that attitude of yours, I'm willing to bet that you get a healthy daily dose of insults, and yet you're always pretty cheerful. Ah, there's the jerk again. Really, though. Fine if we must. Background story time? Well, it's true that whoa, Zest, easy with your neck. Well, it's true that I've learned to not give much of a damn about what people say. Hell, half of the time is even justified. But she managed to hit a nerve, so to speak, because she said you're not a Nyarian? Harsh words, but empty and meaningless. She has no right to define you. Well, no, but actually, yes. She's the custodian, Zest. She's a cultural pillar and the de facto leader of the Nyarian enclave in Ambrosia. She's not only the leader of the local WoW, but even the local Katek knowledge or leadership. I thought the WoW and the Katek had no political ties. But they were all Nyarians, even if the WoW looked down the Katek because they lost their roots when they moved from Nyarian to Zun. What about like centuries ago? The Katek had their own culture now with their pointy buildings and all that. which tell you a thing or two about how purist the Wow can be. Can't blame them all that much. The cataclysm forced them out of Nyarnia. Guess it makes sense that they try to protect their culture so much. So the Wow can be jerks. Big deal. Go hang out with a Katek then. I used to until they kicked me out of Aknatha. Why? Because I was poor and didn't want to be poor anymore. That's a very elegant way to put it. Well, it worked out phenomenally, as you can imagine. Life has been an endless succession of being kicked out of places. I've been kicked out of cities, kingdoms, jobs, bars, crews. Hell, I was even kicked out of jail once. But I had never been kicked out of my own species. I see. Now you really are in danger of being forced to renounce your own legacy. You shouldn't have accepted the conditions. The stakes are too high. First, it was just an insult. Now it might become formal. You don't understand. This isn't about me. No, she knew you wouldn't take the stakes and feel forced to retreat. She was using me to humiliate you, and I couldn't let that happen. Oh. I can take a few more insults to my non-existent honor, but I couldn't let her get away with insulting you. You put your neck on the line for me? Why? Well, I could ask you the same thing, couldn't I? Oh. Besides, even if I lose half my heritage, I think that with our little group, I might have found something more valuable and worth fighting for. Oh, we're going Fast and the Furries here. Family. The first time in a very long time, I felt at home. Whether we win or lose, I've already won something. No, wrong. Stop that line of reasoning. What? You're talking like a loser. Whether we win or lose, it's okay. That's paving the path to defeat there. Oh, we are going to win this, Frischka. We're going to show the well purist a thing or two. Ah, damn straight. Hey, Zest. We're here. Is it safe to come in? Your killing machine won't jump on us. It's open, guys. Come on in. And maybe you're a bit too ambitious with all those bottles, Valzoy. Better safe than sorry. Sorry, Frischka. What is it? Nothing. I was wondering what it is that is keeping you worried, but it's okay. Oh, that. I'm wanted for regicide? What? Oh, I see. Aha, real funny. So, here goes another one. A Nyarian, an orc, and an elf walk into a bar. The barman asks, "What can I get you?" And the Nyarian says, "It's hard to say. We've just crossed the road." Oh, you didn't. Too soon? I don't get it. Me neither. Better that you don't. Believe me. We're serious again, I see. Fun and games are all right, but we've got ourselves a duel with one hell of an adversary. We need a plan. I have a bit of an idea regarding what to do. Let's hear it then. It's been made clear again and again that the Nyarians and the Will, in particular, are obsessed with tradition. Are you sure? She's only mentioned tradition like 7 times per sentence. So, if we try to face her with something classic, we're toast. We need something unexpected, never before seen. Like something from your Garden of Horrors? Yes. And no, there's something lurking nearby, all right? But I haven't tamed it yet. What are you talking about? There's one section of the terrain infested with tenor singing spiders. If I manage to get an egg, the Infinigon may be able to help me build another summoner and tame them. Oh my, her eyes are just hilarious. And they're back normal. We're talking about the giant man-eating tenor spiders here. Yes. And you couldn't warn us about them before letting us happily stroll through a dark road in the middle of the night. Don't worry, they have some sort of ward keeping them in line. They are only guarding the ruin, which reminds me. Agorius. What? There she goes again. How can we hunt one of those spiders safely? Oh, now he remembers about the ancestral curse. Now that he needs to cook a spider sirloin for Temporus knows who. Thought you were eavesdropping. What else am I supposed to do while you're having me rotting away in that painting so I don't scare your guests? I think you're way beyond the rotting away part, and we're handling the curse thing now. Should be a bit more grateful. Yes, handling is a happy afterthought instead of a lifelong purpose. It feels a bit insulting to the occultist trade. Everything Zest does feels insulting to its retrospective trade. I'm sure that if the farmers union saw his display out there, they'd start crying. I think they'd be impressed, thank you. Stop whining and tell me about the spiders. The obedience ward keeps them almost invulnerable and obedient. You'll need to make them killable first by disabling it with the wand. But that would also free them. It will probably jump on top of you. I see. So, what do? You kill the soloist spider, then the others will die as well. Not a very useful evolutionary trait. Even less useful military technique, and yet we had 3 recorded battles that ended in minutes because the whole army linked to the life of the general. You'd be surprised by how easy it is to kill a general if you focus all the effort on it. Okay. But this is not a general. This is a giant man-eating spider. We'll need some help from professionals. Witches. Witches usually know about these beasts. Maybe you can get help at the Emporium? Good idea. I'll go and check with Valerica. Whatever. You have fun with that. I'm pretty impressed that you guys practically didn't even flinch. Frischka and I had a bit of a hard time. I still don't know much about what's supposed to be normal on the surface. Wouldn't want to look like a simpleton. I'm honestly relieved that you guys saw it too. In any case, I'm not very comfortable with the fact that the custodian chose the judge herself. Commander Belfonte has a very good reputation around here. It's not the first time he's been a judge. He won't bat an eyelid to vote against her. He once voted against the king himself. Dang. This is still Concordia, though, so I don't know. The judge is all right. It's better than having the critic union involved. Believe me. That again. What's your qualm with the critic union? One of them ruined my life. You do well to be careful around them. They're critics, Valsroy. Critics. They eat things and then say if they liked them or not. They're not conspiring in a dark room to take over the world. You have not seen the cutscenes, madam. Are you sure about that? Okay, it's been fun, people, but it's time to get some sleep now. We have a lot to do tomorrow. Alright, get help from the mages. Alrighty. Let's get some sleep first. Man, this was a very story-heavy episode. I like it. Which means we're fixing to do a whole lot of cooking to make up for it. See Birch up there playing in the fountain. 990. All right. Let's I need to talk to the mages. Before we talk to the mages, I would like to talk to Jesus. Maybe see about upgrading the... I don't care about... I mean, I'm going to upgrade everything. But I feel the kitchen could be the last thing I upgrade. I think it's the clock that I want to get. Kind of odd, just... Okay. Standing there by yourself. I don't see any new changes right now because I've got till 9 till it opens. Just gonna kind of peek around. Yeah. Okay. Give me my cuckoo. I can see Zest being cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. There we go. Nope. Give me there's this is what I want. Wait. There we go. Yes. Sold, and I'm broke again. Let's see, what's next on the list? I don't care about the kid. This is what I'd want to upgrade living room. 20,000 is our next goal. as I'm buying stuff, is your stuff getting nicer in here? I mean, I'm okay with this. I guess I could always cut down a bunch of trees and give you some Irwin stuff. All right. Hey Val. Hey Zest. I heard you managed to get yourself in trouble again. Yeah, that's why I'm here. Need help? Let's hear it. She's been awful nice. You know how to hunt a giant soloist spider? You want to cook that? It's the idea. Well, soloist spiders seem to have a strange interest in music. It is said that displays of music tend to attract and ensnare them, especially if they are accompanied by some sort of dance. Dance, eh? I see, but how do we actually neutralize them? Well, the guys downstairs have more expertise in the whole obliteration thing, but I can tell you they'll suggest a high energy magicka beam, like the one battle golems have. Well, yes, but please be careful. You don't want to lower your guard when messing with a spider nest. Don't worry, we'll be careful. So I must admit that when I became a chef, I did not expect facing venomous web knitting freaks would be part of the trade. Oh God. Where the hell is this critics union? All right, Dr. Evil, turn around. So, the guy finally came. Really? I hadn't noticed. Well, anything interesting lately? The Festomancers have managed to develop a soup that can make you shuffle your senses. And how did it taste? Kind of purple. Charming. Anything else? You mean other than public humiliation of Chef Bolton? Make it sound like I did something wrong, Angara. Maybe I do. There's no way a dish from Bolton was remotely similar to something Zest could cook. No way in the hells. Once you've eaten as much as I have, chefs need to try real hard to stand out. My palate is very refined. Is it refinement? Or is it numbness? Whoa there, Tigress. What are you saying? I'm saying that you might have had so much borrowed food during your seafaring days that you can no longer value what it's worth. Their dishes were decent, just not all that impressive. And how exactly would anyone impress you? The master of masters tried his best to achieve perfection, even if it was with simple ingredients, and you pretty much acted like it was no big deal. I wasn't going to lie. It would have been condescending, and it's not like I insulted anyone either, Angra. I was completely honest, which is what was expected of me. I don't doubt your honesty or your impressive knowledge. It's your apathy that has me worried. Well, I might have grown a bit less impressionable, true, but I'm also more calm. Would you have liked it more if I'd started screaming and shaking my fists like Isferato? Hey, leave me out of this. Besides, I had no reason to try and sabotage anyone. Mal asked me to be the judge, and I did the best I could. And speaking of which, Mal, you all right? You haven't spoken a word all day. He's a tad, let's say, cantankerous since Chef Anzaji decided to bypass the critic union when deciding a judge for her next duel. Anzaji is dueling someone? Who? Take a wild guess. No way. Yes way. Yes way indeed. Does that man have a problem? Well, judging by the lad's trajectory, maybe it's Custodian Anzaji who has a problem. She just doesn't know it yet. She did select the judge, though, Lord Commander Belafonte, no less, and she also seemed pretty serious about the whole thing. I doubt she'll be holding her punches. Why would she pick an independent judge, though? Seeing Bolton fall from grace might have this effect on other chefs. Enough nonsense, Angra. Stoop tasted the food and gave his opinion, making exceptions because it was Chef Bolton would have been unprofessional, unethical even. Besides, he didn't even have time to pronounce the verdict. It's hardly Stoop's fault if Bolton is too prideful to take the slightest critique. That article you wrote about him wasn't a slight critique. You admire Bolton too much, Angara. Can't blame you. Man's a genius. But even a genius needs to be put in his place from time to time. I think we'll have to agree to disagree. Be my guest. You can disagree to your heart's content in this room. In any case, we're not doing the judging on this one, but we're still doing the presentation. Right, Chris? Well, I suppose. I mean, I think my contract covers most major events this year. Good. I have a few suggestions, just to keep things interesting. Uh-oh. Alright, defeat the soloist spiders while we're here. Anything? Hope your task progressing well. Okay. Maybe Prancer. Alright, so none of this stuff being messed with. Gotcha. Alright, that is a whole lot of story today. Not much cooking. I'm okay with that. It's good to get some good story. So next up, we got to defeat the spiders. So I'm going to guess, since that will be the next thing, I will need to think of a really good... Well, once we defeat the spiders, get one tamed and see what we can get, I will definitely need to... I know it sounds bad. Oh. My house isn't falling into the ground anymore. That's nice. Perch, what are you doing in the... You better not be... Oh, I've got a real door. Wow. All right. Show me the carrots. Let's take a look in here. Oh, wow. This looks nice. And then, not so nice. All right, so this is the next upgrade. Like I said, the kitchen works. I'm not too worried other than it works. This is really nice. Here's the clock. Wait, what? There, it was driving me crazy. Oh, I guess we can turn that on and off. All right, well. Let's walk over here real quick. I'm gonna have to have another one in here. Another trough in there. Ooh. Okay, we'll go a little bit longer. Can we hunt the spider now? Okay, this is simple. I'll dispel the obedience barrier, keeping the spiders invulnerable. Then we only need to lure the big spider out of the nest with a musical number. And while it's distracted, wham! We blast it with a golem. Are we all ready? No. Oh my god, we're using the rat as bait. Okay, Squirg. What do you need? I need someone else to do this. Come on, you're the best dancer in here. We all remember how you killed it on the dance floor. Yeah, and now it will kill me on the dance floor. Come on, be a team player. If something happens to me, I'll complain to the union. Is there a union? We pay the monthly bribes, so we're covered. Don't worry, Squirg. Everything is under control. Is the golem ready? Weapon systems operative. And we're good to go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and... Oh god, it's fuzzy. It's working. Good job, Squirg. Don't compliment me, just kill it already. Good. Golem, destroy that pest. Giant rat detected. Powering Magicka cannon. Oh my god, he's targeting the rat. What? Abort, abort, you have to blast the other pest? What do you mean, other? Kill the spider. The spider. Scanning. Unable to comply. Oh dear. Unregistered form of Magicka detected on target. Subject considered to be of academic interest. But we need you to shoot it. This action needs verbal authorization from an Infinigon progressor or higher. What the hell are you doing? Why aren't you shooting at that thing? Keep up the good work, Squig. I'll be right back. Wait, what? No, 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 no. Hey, 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 hey. Don't you dare leave me like this, you bastard. So, this is where the repurposed golem that fell from the air transport ended up. Yes, can you help? I'm a bit disappointed that you kept material from the Infinigon Zest. Can we discuss this later? My friend is in a bit of a tricky spot at the moment. Is that a rat man dancing the Wakarina? Shoot the thing already. Fine. Golem, override the Arcana Preservation Protocols. Exterminate the tenor spider. Unable to comply. Eek. What? Why? Uncatalogued subspecies. Zoological professional confirmation needed to ensure the species is not illegal game in the area. What the hell are those restrictions about, Jala? Well, those models were adapted for civilian use. We didn't want them to walk around causing havoc. Too bad you didn't add anything about blowing people up. I think I know someone in town. Evoluter, save me. Oh my god, you just bring the whole town, Zest? So, we had the accreditations, the sealed documents from the city guard, 2 copies of the local cooperation agreement, and we've managed to fix the stuck gyroscope. Can you shoot the spider, please? Unable to comply. Sobs uncontrollably. Need final confirmation from current user. Yes, kill the spider, please. Charging main weapon. Firing in 3, 2. What? Fire sequence aborted. Target already dead. What the hell happened? Golem, analyze. Target suffered a sudden cardiac arrest due to a prolonged state of ecstasy. Oh my god. You mean that thing died of awe? Must have been so marveled by Scree's dance that it couldn't take it anymore. Well done, Squirg. You're a dancing legend. I hate the surface. Very well, we got the spider egg. Time to bring it to the Infinigon so I can start farming tenor spiders. Now, because it's open, I can't do anything with that. Nothing with that. We're going to stick our head in here real quick. Alrighty. Probably, I guess we're going to need to talk to one of the witches about that. Okay, I wonder if we can fix this up. Okay, we got a dragon standing over a guarded door. Do we get baby dragons? I mean, there's a dragon skull back there, too. Oh my god, how much do you poop rainbows? I think that was a good day's work. I mean, the rat had a dance off and danced his opponent to death. We got challenged by a cat. We're going to get a new spider. So, yeah. That was a lot done. Next time we will come back. We'll get our spider up and growing. We'll give it a couple of days. Hold on. Before we quit, while I do this, let's go check and see if we can make spider food, because I need to know what to start collecting between now and hatching our spider. The first spider we'll get a couple of foods from to see. Unicorn. All right, that must be the feed for it. One of these two. Okay. So not until I turn that in will we know what to start collecting for food. We'll put the spider in there. Hopefully it won't aggravate the other pets that nothing has in the past. So, spider time. Then we will, like I said, or keep trying to say, get a little bit of his normal daily drops. When I start to run out of food, depending on how hard it is, then I'm going to sacrifice him, or sacrifice. Do I? Oh God, I'm gonna have to rebuild that, aren't I? I don't think I put that back up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rebuild that. That's right. I was gonna have to keep putting that up, down, up, down, up, down. I guess I could put it way back there in the corner. Or maybe it'll fit right in here. I think it's gonna be too big. I think we'll kind of put it right in here. Or maybe at the edge of the crops down there. I'll think of a good place to put it. I'm definitely going to... Ooh. Ooh, let's see how expensive this is. Let's see. Congratulations on getting rid of the spiders. I can help you clean up all the junk here and expand your building space. Well, I'm not all that surprised this time. Half the town was here for a Squirg show. Says it will cost... Okay. So it's the same cost. So the 20,000 is going to go here instead of the others. That's fine. I might do some power leveling between now and turning in the spider egg, so that way we can have that unlocked. We can put a bunch of this stuff right together. And actually, if we get over there, I'd like to put the sacrifice as close to that thingy as possible, because we might need to make the pen a bit larger, maybe. But yeah, I'll definitely save up some money. We'll get the yard ready before, or I'll get the yard ready before next time, me and Zest. We will turn in our spider egg and go from there, and possibly see about fighting the cat and what we will need. Because I'm sure that new area will open up lots of new food and other stuff. It always does. And then as soon as I can find that jellyfish that I want so bad, we will go back and we will beat the mess out of Tomatello, because I haven't forgotten him. And actually, oh, that's right. Second row, the witches foreseen 3 enigmas for me. The second, okay, this will finish this, and I'll be able to get the spider web for cooking. All right, that's probably its daily thing, will be spider web, then kill it for some spider meat. Cool. We just got to figure out what both do, and we can go from there. Get a couple of extra. That means I'm going to need to probably get what I might do is change this row. Or move it in front of there and give myself a little bit more space. There will be changes involved. I will get to that. But we've gone a long one today with lots of cool story, lots of funny story. We will see how this turns out for our poor protagonist. So, until next time, I hope you all have a good day, good afternoon, whichever the case might be. And until next time, I shall see you all on the flip side.